All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Creekbox TV. We're here with some sports. Region 2A baseball. Two Class A power teams are playing today, Clinch County and Irwin County. Irwin with an excellent baseball program. They come in preseason ranked in the top 5. Panthers have had a great season so far. I'm here with my buddy Tim Carroll, and we're going to get ready to watch some exciting baseball between two powerhouse programs. And, Tim, before we get started, brother, if you'll lead us in prayer.
Be glad to, Alan. Thank you. Father in heaven, we thank you so much for this day, God, just the breath of life you put in our body. God, we thank you for this opportunity to broadcast this game and for these kids to be able to play. God, we ask your hand be upon each and everybody here. Allow them to show good sportsmanship, give them traveler's mercy as they travel back to their location. Father, we thank you for each and everything you do in your Son who died for us. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Good job there, brother. Well, Tim, man, this is a rematch. The Panthers traveled to Ocilla, and that was for the top spot in the region at the time, and Irwin come away with a one-point win, a one-run win, I guess, over in Irwin, and a controversy, the game, you know, and, of course, if you're the winner, it was the right call, and the loser, it's always the wrong call. So umpires, you know, they got a hard job to do tonight. So you see it's going to be a packed house. Coach Lee has brought all the students in. He didn't charge them nothing today. It's kind of like Pee Wee Midget night here. He's letting all the rec park kids get in. And you see the living legends behind home plate today, I think. Was you over there? Did you hear the pregame
I heard it. Well,
speak?
I stuck my head in to get the lineup, but didn't actually hear it. He was giving one, though, and it's usually good when he does it.
Yeah, that's right. I just wonder how that goes over in baseball. In football, he does so good, Coach Barber does. You want to run through a brick wall, but in baseball, you kind of you got to be a little relaxed, don't you,
you got to temper your emotions a little bit.
Man, I want to remind everybody you can follow us on YouTube. Go to YouTube and subscribe, and then follow us on Facebook. We got any way you want to watch it, and I'm looking for my list right here. I've wrote this down 1,000 times. You could, and the Science Channel this Saturday, Tim. Man, that was very good. I watched that. The Science Saturday night, each Saturday night on Creekbox. It celebrates the 25th anniversary of the Hubble Space. Man, that was pretty good. So it'll come on next Saturday. And Tim, what does Lee have? I know I walked down there. I talked to Lankford. He's still out, but we got Lutz back.
Right, Lutz is back, and then you still got Dorsey playing the outfield. So we still got basically the same 9. Not sure if he's going to DH for somebody else or exactly what he's going to do because Duncan was DHing for Landon, who was playing shortstop, but we'll see. While we got a break, I'll go ahead and give you the lineups for tonight. Irwin County, the visitors, they come in at 13-8. Overall, 11-2 in the region. They're going to start out with number 15, Will Hudson, is going to be a shortstop. Number 2, Gabriel Benyard is going to be playing center field. Number 11, Cam Vickers playing first. Number 10, Brody Chestnut is going to be pitching. Number 16, Garland Benyard is going to be in left field. Number 8, Wright Walker is going to catch. Number 3, Keegan Falker is going to be at third. Number 13, Cole Vassey is going to be DHing for number 6, Zach Smith, who's a right fielder. And Tucker Polk, number 7, is going to be batting. Going to be playing second. For the Clinch County Panthers, Warren Stovall is going to be leading off. Number 8 and pitching. Jalen Griffiths, number 7, is going to bat second and play center field. Number 3, Kyle Hendricks is going to be behind the plate. Number 5, Duncan Lutz is going to be back at first tonight. Brent Kaysen, number 17, will be at second. Josh Pigler, number 11, will be at third. Gabriel Morris is going to get the DH spot, number 12, for Landon Allen, number 10, who's our shortstop. Darius Dorsey, number 2, will be in right field, and Langston Hendricks, number 22, will be in left field.
Well, Tim, you got to talk to Lee a little bit. Is he nervous? I mean, every game from here on out is a region game. We coming off a hard-fought loss. You know, Panthers, Wilcox got off the bus and just did their job hitting the ball the other night, and they just outplayed the Panthers. And that set this game up because every loss counts now. I mean, the next 2 games, Clinch has Irwin, and then Telfair Friday. And Telfair's ranked number 1 in the region.
And then Charlton looming next week.
Yeah, I know it. I mean, every game from here on out is huge, brother.
It is. I talked to Lee Friday. We went and watched Johnson County play, and he said that the last 4 games, that's how Wilcox has hit. I think they may have beaten Irwin even.
I'm telling you, man, they look good now, Tim.
He said that's what their coach kind of thought was going to happen early on in the year, but it didn't. But, the same recipe tonight, it's going to be determined who throws strikes.
Yeah.
if Warren Stovall can fill up the strike zone, he's last time he played him, he struck out 16 out of 18 in 6 innings. So I mean,
we need a game like that. The Panthers need a game like that because now Irwin's got a pitcher and probably one of the best in the regions, Tim. And he's just a sophomore. He's a freshman last year.
That's right. Number 10, Brody Chestnut, big kid too. He's about almost Lutz's size, big, good-looking, strong kid. And they're gonna ride him. They got several pitchers. The first baseman, Cam Vickers, was one of the better pitchers, but I think he's had some arm issues, kind of like Duncan has. So, but yeah, both teams are throwing their ace tonight. So, or who they consider their ace is right now. So, it's like any of these games of this magnitude. It's the team that gives away the fewest bases and has the better bats. Walks and errors are going to be a huge part of the night. And we need to put the ball in play strongly, hit off the barrel rather than weak ground balls, and obviously not striking out. But if Warren's on his game, he's going to be tough to hit now.
And he always is. I want to remind everybody over in Ocilla and Irwin, you can, Irwin, I'm sorry, follow us on Twitter at Creekbox. You can start a conversation, give us a shout out to me and Tim and Daniel in here at the trailer, and we'd like to know the players you're watching and who you're rooting for. But, Tim, this is going to be another powerhouse Class A. Any one of these teams, you're looking at a Final Four team here, right now. And what's huge is the home field advantage right now starts. Every game counts.
What Coach Douglas said is if Irwin County wins, they will have the inside track for the region title because we're the last team that they play that's of the upper tier.
That's right.
If we beat them and beat Telfair Friday, then we'll have a three-way tie between us and Irwin and Telfair. And I couldn't tell you what the tiebreaker is, but
is it runs? I mean, you don't know.
I think it's fewest runs allowed, but between the teams involved, I'm not sure though. But
so we could win tonight and still need some help to win the region title.
Yeah, I think we'd have to do well against Telfair.
Yeah, I mean, win out. If we win out, of course, would that put us in the catbird seat or?
Right. Oh yeah, because we are 11-2. And Irwin's 11-2. If we beat them, they'd have 3 losses.
That's
so even
right.
if we lost to Telfair, we'd be tied with them.
That's right. That's right.
Until I think it'd be a 3-way tie, but that's.
Man, this region this year's more competitive than any time ever. I think, man. I mean, there's some good baseball, like you said. Wilcox, they're hitting the ball. You better be glad Wilcox struggled at the beginning of the year because they're playing probably some of the best baseball in the region at the end of the year.
That little shortstop that had batted 9th, and that's because he came out for basketball late. He was a point guard. And you saw what he did tonight. He was 3 for 3 and made great plays and pitched and was a winning pitcher. So they wanted to put him at the top of the order, but he just is just now starting to hit, which is, and he's at a bit of a disadvantage playing basketball. But anyway,
we had some rain, Tim, just a shower here and there, but man, that's turned into a beautiful afternoon.
It certainly has.
I talked to Kyle. He said they got the baseball. He had a great shot here last week, that home run to left field, and he said it rolled up under the band building out there, so he went and got it. He got that to house. So.
Well, that's good.
He's excited.
Defensively for the Panthers, Warren Stovall is going to be on the mound. Behind the plate is going to be Kyle Hendricks. First base is going to be Duncan Lutz. Second base is going to be Brent Case. And shortstop is going to be Landon Allen. Third base is going to be Josh Pigler. Left field is going to be Langston Hendricks. Center field is going to be Jalen Griffiths. Right field is going to be Darius Dorsey.
And the Panthers are decked out in their white uniforms, and it looks like Ocilla will be all red, Tim.
Right.
Man, and Irwin's done they start travel ball in Irwin County at, 6, 7, 8 years old, and they play. That's one thing you got to tip your hat to Irwin. They got a great, not only football, basketball this year. They made it to the Final Four. That program just has done a fantastic job in baseball, basketball, and football.
Right. And I think the spring sports, tennis and golf, they're pretty competitive too, boys and girls. So,
and they have a wrestling program, I think.
I think
in
you may
Irwin.
be right.
That's something, I guess you got to have a place to participate with that. There's Big Limpin' Lee. He come in, dragging up. The crowd's here, man. It is decked out. I bet there's Tim, I come up here about 4 o'clock, and they were already stacked in the outfield.
Right.
So you see, there's a good shot of the.
Yeah, umpire Donnie Keefe behind the plate.
Then I had never seen him, Tim. Is he pretty good?
He is. He's very.
It's a big umpire.
He's very consistent in the strike zone. It's going to be a tight strike zone usually with him, And he's not one that usually takes a lot of barking from
No,
either
I was
coach.
fixing to say it looks like he don't have a lot of patience.
No, I think actually for a job, I think he works as a correctional officer. So that right there
He
might tell you
looks
enough.
like a correctional officer.
We've had him a lot of times. He's always the same. You know what you're gonna get from him. So I couldn't tell who's on the bases, but Donnie Keefe's kind of unmistakable back there with his stature and size and the way he carries himself.
Well, the Panthers at spring break last week, I think, for everybody in the region, and now we're back at school. So they had school yesterday and here today, and man, that your teams when they're on break like that, they sleep, stay up all night, they get out of routine, and I know Coach Lee's glad to have them back in school this week.
Yeah, that's right. Anytime these kids get out of their normal routine, like you say, that's gonna be tough. Leading off for Irwin County here in the first, number 15, Will Hudson, the shortstop.
Irwin with red and silver pants.
Fouled out of play.
Good cut on that thing.
Right. Warren throws strikes first pitch. That's a good sign.
And Warren ought to be fresh, Tim. He really hadn't pitched that much last week. 4 innings, I think, last week's all he pitched.
Well, yeah, that's right. The week before is when he went to Eccles, wasn't it?
Yeah.
My days are fall.
Oh.
Dead ball.
Oh, he said it got him on his hand, I think, Tim.
So
I thought he'd cut his back for a minute.
Warren goes inside a little bit, but it was a little bit too far inside. So Will Hudson reaches first the painful way, got hit by a pitch. That's going to bring up the center fielder, number 2, Gabriel Benyard. He must have a twin brother named Garland because he's playing left field. So Irwin's got a runner on here early, and just tuning in, we're just getting underway in the top of the first. Irwin and Clinch. This game's got region title implications. Irwin wins there. I think they've got the inside track. If Clinch wins, they got the inside track. So it's a lot riding tonight.
Big game. He looks like he can scat that one right there for Irwin. They always have some good athletes that can fly. And we had a good shower. We had a good shower here before the game and had to cover all the cameras up, and then it was raining with the sun out here for a little bit, Tim.
Watching the news from Albany when it came out, and they said it was just going to be spotty showers.
Ooh. Oh, and got him. Great job by Stovall. Man, it was close. Look, I mean, that was great. Look, he got back, and it was Lutz put the glove on him.
Yeah, I think that 6'5" arms will help get him out there because he can reach way out in the baseline and get him. So Warren Stovall helps himself after he hit the leadoff hitter, Will Hudson. Let him go to first, and he second opportunity to throw at the plate. He threw over there with a quick snap move and was able to pick him off. So,
man, that was a pretty play.
It sure was. So we got one out here in the top of the first.
That'll take a bounce
inside.
off Kyle's leg.
Yeah. A little inside.
And, man, talking about Kyle, he's been playing some great baseball here lately for the Panthers and hitting outstanding. You can hear the crowd tonight. We can hear it all the way up. It's like a football game tonight, Tim. It is loud.
Makes it 2-0. Yeah, we're going to cheer, and everyone's going to do their part to cheer just as loud. And that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, man.
And this rivalry goes back for 30 years, I would say, or better, probably.
And, man, if the Panthers get put out, I'm going to cheer for Irwin. Anybody in our region, rural Georgia, that's what Creek Box represents, and that's what we're about. So
that's right. There's been many a battle between these two teams over the year. There's huge implications.
And that'll be a walk, Tim.
So the pickoff was huge. So
yeah, 'cause that would put a runner on first and second with no out.
That's right. So Benyard gets to first. That's going to bring up number 11, first baseman Cam Vickers. And Vickers is a left-hand hitter, and I remember when he was a freshman, he hit the stew out of it then, and he's still doing a good job. So he's definitely a tough hitter at the plate. Binyard, like you say, probably got pretty good wheels.
I guarantee he does.
First pitch a little high.
Which with Stovall picking the first one off, I'm sure he's got his attention. He'll hold him there a little bit. Good pitch.
Ground ball hit towards second.
Oh, and it's going to get by Kaysen. Off his glove, Tim.
Not sure if the runner shielded him a little bit or whether it took a little bit of a funny hop. But anyway.
That'll be the first error.
That's right. That's the error second baseman. So that puts 2 men on, and that's going to bring up their big horse, number 10, Brody Chestnut, who's also the pitcher. And when he walks to the plate, you can tell Donnie's about 6'3", the umpire, so that gives you an idea.
He looks a lot like a Clemson quarterback.
Yeah, he does. Sure
you
does.
know what? He built like him, Tim.
Sure does. Long and lean. And he's got plenty of power, too.
Yeah. He can put one over here on the tennis courts in Homerville.
He probably can. He can roll underneath the band building, too.
And, you know, the wind is kind of carrying out a little bit to right field, so if you get it up high enough today, it should go.
Yeah, humidity wasn't as bad as it was yesterday with a little bit of rain we got.
Just a little outside for.
Yeah, that first inning is not always indicative of what the pitcher can do because there's a game of this magnitude. You know, your adrenaline's pumping a little bit, and it's just you got to stay within yourself and not try to do too much.
There's a pretty pitch by Stovall.
Right.
Some heat on that one, Tim.
Makes it 2-1.
See, the crowd's got the blue parachute going. That's one of the bags we used. Oh, good pitch by Stovall.
Well, it's a good high fastball. Got Chestnut to chase it.
They love that high fastball, don't they?
Yeah, it looks like because it's up in your eyes, you look like you can hit it, but it's real tough to get that bat through at that height where the pitch is.
Tried to get him, Tried to get him to run out another one, I think.
We got full count. One out in the first, runners on first and second. So Stovall looking to avoid allowing Irwin to get on the board early.
Oh, man. That's going to get by Lutz, and that's going to score a run, Tim.
He's going to score him.
Lutz is going to throw it home. There's another error. That's 2 here in the first inning for the Panthers. Irwin's starting off good, Tim.
Well, we talked before the game that the team that made the fewest mistakes was going to have the best opportunity. And right now, Clinch is not helping himself early on. So still a 3-2 count. And we got Cam Vickers down at second.
There, he got him. Good
Chestnut
pitch.
goes after a high fastball. Comes up empty for the second out. But Irwin County's already tallied 1 run this inning, so Cam Vickers at second. Brody Chestnut strikes out. That brings up number 16, Garland Binyard. He's the left fielder.
And can fly.
I'm sure.
He played football for Irwin.
Good pitch.
That was a good pitch.
Good pitch down in the zone.
I think the crowd's still coming in. Tim, like you said, the umpire's doing a great job. He's being consistent.
Oh, yeah.
He's nowhere strike zone at, and that's what he wants.
Historically, that's the way he is. You don't. There's no surprises with him. We have had some in the past that you're not really sure from inning to inning exactly what they're going to like. But Stovall ahead, a ball and 2 strikes here. Good-looking curveball. Must have missed a little bit low, but it had a hard bite, and Binyard took it. I think it may have froze him a little bit, so that evens it at 2 apiece. 2 outs here in the first. Cam Vickers at second. Irwin already has 1 run this inning.
I took a picture of Scott and Mr. Dan Lacease up there at the game. Scott gets his good-looking look from his daddy, I guess. Miss Jean's up there. Everybody in Homerville looks like
Yeah,
they're
it
up
looks
there,
like
Tim.
it. We got the who's who. You can go through the roll of Homerville, and they're all right here.
Oh, that's going to be the second walk of the inning for Stovall.
Right, so
That's runners.
Benyard draws another walk.
Base hit here, Tim. Rolls to the corner over there. Could get ugly because score two.
We have 2 outs. Everybody's going to be running, so that's going to make it. They're going to have a better jump. That's going to bring up number 8, the catcher, Wright Walker. So Irwin runners on first and second, 2 out here in the top of the first. Irwin has already scored 1 this inning. We're just underway here in Homerville in this Region 2A matchup.
Oh, just outside, Tim. And then, I mean, it's got to be in his zone.
Yeah, he doesn't widen the plate a whole lot usually. Usually it's got to be, ball's got to be over some part of the white or the black edge. He doesn't stretch it for you.
Good pitch
Ball hit
there.
towards center field.
Go,
Right on the
good
line.
catch
It
by
goes
Dorsey.
Right to, no, that's Jalen. Dorsey's in right.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
Walker lines out to end the first inning. Just lines out to center field, but not before Irwin scores. So Irwin's got a 1-0 lead after 1/2 inning of play.
Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town to find the lowest prices. Our prices are as low or lower than any of those out-of-town companies. Come by and let the friendly staff at Homerville Feed and Seed help you select the farm products you need at the lowest prices around.
Thank you for tuning in to Creek Box tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
All right, Tim, we're back here in Homerville, Creek Box TV. We got some great Region 2A baseball with Irwin County up on the Panthers 1-0 here in the first.
Right, Irwin County in the field now. We'll set them defensively. On the mound is big right-hander Brody Chestnut, number 10. The catcher is number 8, Wright Walker. First base is number 11, Cam Vickers. Second base is number 7, Tucker Paulk. Shortstop is going to be number 15, Will Hudson. Third baseman is number 3, Keegan Faulkner. Left field is Garland Benyard. Center field is going to be Gabriel Benyard. And in right field, we got Zach Smith. Leading off for the Panthers is going to be number 8, Warren Stovall.
Well, the Panthers struggled, had 2 errors last inning, Tim, and Irwin comes in here with their big pitcher, man. He's a big kid, and he can throw that ball. He's a preseason All-State player.
You know, when you throw together 2 walks and hit batter and 2 runs, 2 errors, you're lucky you only got 1 out, 1 run in.
Real lucky.
So, while it's bad, it could have been a lot worse. Stovall leading off here against a big right-hander, like you say. He's a good-looking kid. Hear that pop all the way in here through the walls of this trailer here, so he's throwing pretty good gas too.
It looks like Rhett Barber's back there. He's got the radar gun going. Was that one a strike, or did he call that a ball, Tim? And he's tall, man, so you know he's getting good leverage.
Well, you know, the thing about him is he's like Warren. You know, he's probably a little jacked up. It's a hugely important game, the most important. Every game you play is the most important one at that time, but this one is definitely the most important of the season so far.
There it is. Pretty pitch.
Because if you happen to win the region, then you have a home field advantage for the first 2 rounds. You're probably in the top 4 in the bracket, so you're seeding-wise.
You got to go to Chickamauga.
Yeah.
Pretty pitch. Good job.
So Chestnut comes back after starting out 3-0 and has come back and filled up the count. So here we have the payoff pitch here opening the.
And there it is. Oh, boy. You're right. He's got his zone. I'd have swung around 3 times on that one, Tim.
I think what may have happened there, Alan, is I think the catcher raised up a little bit. And if he raises up a little bit, sometimes he blocks the view, and the umpire can't see it. And the umpire will tell him next time, you got to stay down, catch. I couldn't see it.
Boy, doesn't nothing look wrong with it to me now.
No, and because he jumped up thinking we struck him out and throw it down the third. So anyway, we'll take it. Panthers have a leadoff batter on with a walk. That's going to bring up number 7, your center fielder, Jalen Griffith. Snap throw to first by Chestnut, and Stovall's back.
You can see the difference. He's a right-hander, and with Stovall left, it's a little bit easier for Stovall to get the ball over to first.
Right. Yeah, it's because he's facing the
That's
bat.
right.
That's exactly right. That's what makes left-handers so tough.
Oh, that's
ball's
going to move
get
him
away,
over.
And Warren's going to slide to second. So pass ball is going to allow us to move into scoring position with the tie and run.
And, man, you know Coach Lee wants to match them score for score here.
Right. You want to get that one back. You know, a lot of times you say you're playing 7 one-inning games. You win every inning, you win the game. So that's right. That's the whole deal. Don't panic. Just chip away at it.
Oh,
ground ball hit toward first. Backhanded
Look
by
out.
Vickers.
Oh,
Does he get? He got him.
Great play by Chestnut, man.
By both of them.
Yeah.
Great play by Vickers, and Chestnut just beats out Jalen Griffiths, who's pretty good speed.
And look, that's what he wanted to do.
He did.
You know, he moved the runner to third, Tim, with 1 out.
You teach him situational hit and hit the ball to the right side of the infield, which he did. For the first out, so Clinch has moved the runner 90 feet from scoring. That's going to bring up number 3. The catcher, Kyle Hendricks, who's been one of our hottest hitters as of late.
Man, I want to give a shout-out to Wade Daniels. I know he's probably watching. He don't miss nothing the Panthers play over here in Homerville. He's probably at home watching the game. I want to give him a shout-out.
Kyle takes first pitch for strike on the outside corner low.
Oh, it got away from him a little bit.
It does. You know, sometimes when you have a runner at third and less than 2 outs, it changes what the pitcher will throw, because if he throws a curveball hard that gets in the dirt, gets by the catcher, it allows you to have a run. So sometimes coaches are a little hesitant to call breaking pitches, so it helps out your hitters. There's another one. Chestnut seems to have righted the ship a little bit. He's had thrown 2 real good fastballs on the outside corner, and Kyle Hendricks is in the hole, a ball and 2 strikes here. Kyle trying to score Warren Stovall to tie this game up. Good-looking curveball just inside. Wow, that thing's got a nasty break to it.
Man, he does, doesn't he?
And I think Mr. Chestnut's figuring out that Mr. Keith's behind the plate. Not going to give you anything. It's got to be definitely in the strike zone. He's more of a hitter's umpire than a pitcher's umpire if you had to put him in the category.
Oh, he slapped at that one.
Ground ball. Oh, and he drops it.
And that's going to allow the Panthers to score, Tim.
That's right. Cam Vickers fielded the ball and was going to check the runner, and the ball fell out of his hand. That's going to allow Warren Stovall, who got a great read, to score. So
there's one of the errors back.
That's it. So Clinch is able to score, tie the score with a infield out.
It looked like Kyle was just trying to slap at the ball.
He's just trying to put it in play, trying to stay alive any way he can. And first baseman got him out, but it was a foot race for sure. It's going to bring up number 5, Duncan Lutz, who's at first tonight.
Duncan's been hitting the ball good. It's good to see him back. He had an elbow problem, Tim.
Yeah, one of the ligaments that on the inside of the forearm that connects to the elbow has been inflamed. I think they're allowing him now to do a light throwing program to try to rehab his arm. Wow, what a curveball. Ball and 2 strikes, and I'm sure Coach Douglas is all for that because we make the playoffs, and he's certainly an arm that you'd like to have because he's not only is he a Division I athlete, but also he's got loads of experience.
And, man, now that Duncan's back, excuse me, on first, it should be, a couple, 2-3 weeks before he'll be back pitching, you think, Tim?
I'm not really sure. Depends on how the program is. If he does come back and pitch in a week or two, I'm sure the limited number of pitches would be quite low because that arm hasn't had a lot of action.
Ooh, boy.
And hadn't had a lot of action here for the last couple of months, and it's just not ready for a lot of, pressure on it. A lot of use. So Lutz evens the count at 2-2 here, trying to keep the inning alive. Top high hit ground ball.
Oh, what happened?
They called it fair ball. Ball hit off the plate, and I think Lutz.
Oh, and Lutz didn't run. Coach Lee's going to come out and talk now, but.
Well, the ball hit off the plate. I think it bounced straight up in the air, and that's
a fair ball.
And the home plate's a fair territory.
Yeah.
A lot of people mistakenly think it's not. But anyway, Panthers get one back, so we played one complete here in Homerville, and we're tied 1-1.
Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers! Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Come out to Lolita's for the best cold treats and hot sweets around. You'll be glad you did. Located on Highway 84 East in Homerville, Lolita invites everyone to enjoy our outdoor seating, our New Orleans-style snowballs, and fresh mouth-watering beignets. Don't forget our tasty chili dogs. For your convenience, Lolita's is open Monday through Saturday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come cool off or heat up at Lolita's, East Highway 84 in Homerville.
All right, Tim, we're back here in a 1-1 baseball game, man. Just like we said at the beginning, it's going to be a great game, and it is 1-1.
Here we are on the top of the second with third baseman, number 3, Keegan Falker, leading off. His daddy, Chucky, used to be the basketball coach there for a long time. That's a good-looking pitch.
That was. Good job by Stovall.
Like Stovall, maybe a little more relaxed this inning. First inning, a lot of jitters and all. A little low.
I want to remind everybody, if you'll, follow us on Twitter at Creekbox TV. Start a conversation with us. We'll give you a shout out. Let us know where you're at. And, if y'all know any scores of any other local games, whether it be Class A, AA, right up to 7A, give us a shout out and let us know what's going on in your neck of the woods.
Another good-looking pitch. That's going to make it 2-2.
What batter is this now, Tim?
This is number 6 in the order.
Oh, pretty pitch. That was.
Froze him, so that's going to be the first out of the inning, and that's going to make a second strikeout for Stovall.
Yeah.
So Keegan goes down for the first out and strikeout. And that's going to bring up the DH Cole Vassy, number 13, who was hitting for number 6, Zach Smith, who was the right fielder. Hard hit ground ball towards short. Landon Allen comes up with the play.
Good
Makes
job.
the play at first. Fine play by shortstop, Clinch's shortstop.
Pretty play. Just a routine. Snags it up and gets it over to Duncan. One thing about Duncan, so tall, he can lean out and get them balls. It's, you know, you don't have to make a perfect throw, I guess, Tim's what I'm saying.
Right. And that's going to bring up number 7, Tucker Polk, who was the second baseman. Little outside.
One to one here. Top of the second.
Little inside. Make it 2 balls and no strikes here to Tucker Polk, second baseman, and I'm sure that Coach Douglas would like to certainly leave him running. Don't want to put the ninth batter on. Checking with the folks behind the plate there. Rhett Barber's got the gun, radar gun. He said Warren has. Let me look at it here. Turn my phone sideways.
Yeah.
He topped out at 89 so far. Warren has
89. Has he got a speed on Chestnut yet, Tim?
Right. So Chestnut threw a couple at 92. And then the rest of them are hit 92 twice and 94 times. So both of them ponying it up there pretty good. So Irwin's got a 2-out base runner. That's going to bring up the leadoff man, number 15, Will Hudson, the shortstop. A little bit upstairs.
That is baseball legends, too. You had Rance Morgan and Rhett and Cecil.
Right.
Had some great teams back in the day, didn't they?
Well, that was our last state championship team. And also our last region champion was Lee's senior year, but Rhett and them won it about 3 years in a row, I think. They had that I should call it the dream team. They had 6 guys, I think, hit 10 home runs or more the year they won the state championship.
Mm-hmm.
That takes a lot of pressure off third base coach there.
I guarantee you, good
Ground
pitch.
ball hit toward third. It's going to be foul, tapped over in the on-deck circle of Irwin County.
And 1-800, let's see right here. Watching from Athens, Georgia, Maddie Fortner and Alexis Cannon. Go Dogs and go Panthers, especially Brent's Cason. That's
Duncan
Brent's girlfriend, I think, Tim.
Duncan gives chase, falls foul, so and even at 2-2.
We appreciate her giving us a shout out.
Yeah, I think Maddie and Brent's have been together.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
Both of them great kids. Ooh, just a little outside
A little
there.
up and away on that curveball, trying to finish him off. So that's going to even up the count at full. The run on first. So Tucker Polk should be in motion on the pitch because there's 2 outs.
Oh,
Fly ball in right field.
Duncan's coming.
That's
Waiting
right.
for it to hit the trailer.
Well, Polk has moved to second. Must have been on that pitch. It was a little low, so I missed that one. But. So anyway, he's in scoring position. So he won't be run on the pitch because there's no reason for him to be forced. But contact, he'll be run on contact, so he'll get a bigger jump on any ball that's hit. So still a full count to Will Hudson. Oh,
Good pitch. That was a great pitch.
Great curveball. So Warren's able to avoid any further damage. That gives him the 3rd strikeout of the night. So we played 1.5 here in Homerville, and we're still tied at 1-1.
The Shack Cafe is now open in Pearson, Georgia. For the best breakfast and lunch buffets in South Georgia, check out the Shack Cafe. You can dine in, order takeout, or use our fast and efficient drive-thru. We have a wide variety of meals, sandwiches, and burgers. Oh yeah, and after breakfast and lunch at the Shack Cafe, drive on over to the Country Cabin Steakhouse for dinner. Just off the Pearson-Douglas Highway, we are known for the best steaks and seafood in South Georgia. And don't forget, the Country Cabin Steakhouse can host all of your holiday parties, events, and meals.
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity Baptist Church. Man, Jesus has dramatically changed my life. And I want you to know he'll do the same for you if you'll give him that opportunity.
Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us online, we have everything you need for Can-Am, E-Z-Go, Club Car, and Yamaha. 0% financing available for qualified customers. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas, Georgia. At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll, 912-490-7142.
All right, here we are, back to bottom of the second. The score is 1-1. Irwin come up, got a runner on second. The Panthers shut them down there, and Chestnut on the mound for the Indians.
Brent Kaysen leading off for the Panthers. He fouls the first pitch off. We're still, like Alan said, we're still tied here at the bottom of the second.
Hey.
Fouled out of play.
Rance, I sent him a picture. He was back there with Coach Barber and Rhett and said he'll suck his gut in next time. Hey.
Swing and a miss.
Great job by Irwin. Strike him out. That's
Chestnut records strikeout with two Brent's to open up the second. That's Chestnut's first strikeout.
Yeah, man. It's the first one, Tim.
And bring up number 11, Josh Pigler, who's our third baseman.
The pride of Manor. And I know his grandmama's watching. Miss Boyd's brother is living in Pennsylvania, and he watches. He doesn't miss a game. Oh, he's
Bunt
going
at
to lay
the
down
third
a bunt.
baseline. Pigler comes up. It's going to be a foul ball, I believe. See a ball come in there over the left field fence there. I think the youngins are playing behind the dugout.
Yeah, I'm sure they
let
are.
one get loose. That's a bad feeling because I was that age one time before when that happened. You just want to hide underneath anything you can.
Oh, yeah.
Because when Daddy looked at me, I knew what that look was. He gave me that stink eye, and I was in trouble if that happened again.
Yeah, that gets everybody's attention, doesn't it?
Yeah. Outside and low, 1-1. Another good straight fast ball by Chestnut. Just outside.
Right.
Even at 2 apiece.
And that Tim, he's going to get him out. Struck him out. So Chestnut does it. That's back-to-back strikeouts.
Chestnut seems to find his groove. Big hard-throwing right-hander. He's throwing around 90. That's going to bring up number 12, Gabriel Morris, the DH today. He's hitting for number 10, Landon Allen, who is the shortstop.
And Gabriel's been hitting the ball great.
That's another one. He's pounding the strike zone now. And like we said, after that first inning, a lot of times they get adjusted to the mound and they get the little bit of the nerves out and the adrenaline kind of calms down.
Oh, good pitch and a good cut there by Gabriel.
Hitting one up the first baseline, so Chestnut quickly ahead of ball, or no balls and 2 strikes here to Clinch County DH, Gabe Morris.
And, Tim, I think you're right. Both pitchers settled down since the first inning, and now you're seeing the real pitchers out there dueling right now.
Usually in most athletic contests.
Oh, and he struck out the side, Tim.
That's right. It didn't take him long there to take care of business. So Chestnut comes out in the second and records 3 straight strikeouts. So after 2 complete, still have a tie score of 1-1.
You're watching Creekbox TV. Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
Is Jesus Christ your steering wheel or your spare tire? Sadly, for many, it's a spare tire. We go through life not worrying about the consequences to our actions until we get into a bind, then we call on Jesus to bail us out. For others who've accepted Him as their Lord and Savior, He is their steering wheel. They realize as they walk through life, He'll be with them step by step, guiding them to their final destination, heaven and eternal life. Which one is it for you?
All right, Tim, we're back here in the top of the third with a 1-1 game. Great Region 2A baseball here between Irwin County and the Clinch County Panthers over here in Homerville.
Right, we're seeing some dominant pitching now. They're starting to kick in. That's going to lead off batter for Irwin County Indians is number 2, Gabriel Benyard, and he's a center fielder. He walked his first time up and came around to score on the errant throw on the pickoff.
Good pitch.
Good looking pitch, breaking pitch for a strike, I believe it was.
Man, we want to appreciate everybody from Ocilla, Irwin County, tuning in to Creek Box. You can follow us on Twitter at Creek Box TV and start a conversation with us, and that'll lock you in. And every time we send out messages and reminders, you'll be able to get one from us. And we go anywhere. Creek Box does. All rural Georgia, Tim.
Another good breaking ball by Stovall, so he's quickly hit a ball in 2 strikes. Breaking pitch looks real sharp tonight.
Good pitch.
Comes back with a fastball and takes care of Mr. Benyard, and that's going to be Warren's 4.
Yeah.
Going to be 4 out of 7 outs, so he's doing the job right here. Number 11, Cam Vickers, first baseman, is going to be coming up. He's their number 3 hitter in the order.
Oh, got him. That's the second hit by pitch for Stovall.
That curveball got away, and it hit him right between the numbers.
They're going to have to rub that one in. Right in the middle of the back.
I bet he's glad it was a curveball, not a fastball.
Yeah, what does that take, about 15 mile an hour off of it?
It still hurts, but it don't take your breath away.
You could tell he was bracing when you bow up like that. Yeah. He knew he was hit.
You know, they tell you to just wear it, but I tell you, wearing it don't feel no better.
But that couldn't come at a worse time. You see who's coming up to bat for Irwin.
Number 10, Brody Chestnut, the pitcher, comes up and with a runner on, 1 out here in the third. A 1-1 game, reaching championship implications in this game.
A little high.
Yeah, Chestnut chased 2 of those his first time up when he struck out, but he took it that time, so couldn't get him to nibble on that offering.
Got him to swing at that one.
Fouled out of play. Chestnut, like Lutz, he's got those long arms. He can cover just about anything in that clay area when he swings.
He's probably, 6'2", 6'3", Tim?
Yeah, he's pretty thick, too.
And he's 15, 16 years old?
Sophomore, so I'm not
sure.
He's
Sophomore, somewhere in that age?
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's...
He might still be riding the school bus to school.
Yeah. Well,
you know, Man, I want to remind everybody this next Tuesday we have our new program, True Crime Tuesdays. Come on at 8 o'clock. The first episode is going to be about the opiate crisis here in America. That's some great TV we got coming on, and I'll go over some more throughout the game. Got several good programs on, Tim.
That ball's hit pretty deep left center.
It is.
Back against the wall. That's going to go all the way to the wall. It's going to be at least a double. Benyard's coming to third, and they're going to hold him up. And that was Cam Vickers. I'm sorry, he's going to motor into third. Benyard probably would have scored. So a long double by Brody Chestnut.
And that's the first hit of the day, Tim.
It was a long one, too. So that's going to put two ducks on the pond for the Irwin County Indians. Runners on second, third, and one out.
That's big, one out.
It is. And number 16, Garland Benyard, the left fielder. You can see why Chestnut's their cleanup hitter.
Man, and Tim, it didn't look like he was swinging the bat that hard. It just took off the end of the bat.
He's got that long leverage,
yeah,
too.
I guess so, man.
You know, it's like Kyle. When Kyle swings, it doesn't look like it's.
I know it. Like kind of one of the golf swings.
Yeah.
You know, he just rides right through it. Doesn't look that hard, but when you can tell when that baseball flies off the end of the bat.
Right. We got a courtesy runner for the Indians for Brody Chestnut, who's the pitcher. Don't have a number on it yet, but once we get it, we'll try to inform you who that is.
So here we are in the top of the third. Irwin's trying to break the tie.
That's going to be number 1. Lane Stevens is going to be your courtesy runner for the Indians. Curveball.
A little outside.
Well, looked like he wanted to call it.
Yeah, he was thinking about it.
He just couldn't punch the ticket, though. He was wanting to.
Oh, that's
down low.
Good.
That ball
it's
gets
gonna
through.
Get by Kyle. Great job. Stovall come home and covered home plate. Kyle hustled up and got the ball quick like Tim.
Well, too, you got Cam Vickers is not one of their fastest players at third, so that was a benefit. If it would have been Benyard, he would probably have went through standing up. But regardless, it's a break in Clinch's way. Ground ball foul.
I got a text from Jim Stovall, remind everybody to go up to the concession. They got them quarter-pounder cheeseburgers up there, and they do a great job here.
They are.
The home games, Tim, they are delicious.
They some fine eating. They got the David Lee seal of approval.
Yeah. I was seeing Wayne Lee look like he was eating some chicken legs and wings played a while ago. Oh, good pitch.
Swing and a miss. That's going to even it at 2-2. So Stovall's come back after that hit batter and a double. He's got 2-2 on Benyard, the left fielder.
Oh, and he slapped that one down.
No,
Is it going
that's
to
a
stay
strikeout.
fair? Oh, did he get him? Got him at home. Great job by Stovall. What a play. Let's see right here. We can get on it. He got it, and he put the glove down. He just slid into the glove, it looked like, Tim.
Well, so we got kind of an odd play. We got a strikeout there, but it's called an error on the catcher, and Benyard gets to first. But Vickers is out trying to score.
So that will be another error?
Well, they call it
I got you.
That's
in
the
the
only way you
book.
score
I
it,
got you.
right? Still a strikeout, but
I think they're coming out to talk to the umpire. So,
sure Coach Tankers is wanting an explanation on that.
I mean, it was a close play. We've had two close plays here. The pick off at first and then the play at home plate. I think they've done a great job so far. He just slid into the glove, it looked like,
Yeah,
Tim.
it looked like Stovall was there quicker, and that play was all made possible by Kyle Hendricks' hustle. A good throw back there, and it looked to me like Vickers just slid into the tag. So hustle all the way around, just Clinch had made a good play on. So we got runners on second and third, so Benyard scampered all the way to second on that. Brody Chestnut,
pretty pitch.
Number 1, Lane Stevens at third. So Wright Walker, the catcher, is your next batter. He takes first pitch for a strike.
That was a big out, Tim, for the Panthers.
It was. Foul ball down the right field line is going to fall out of play.
Make sure it don't hit David in top of the head. He just walked. We said something about them cheeseburgers. How long did it take him to get up and walk out? Tim.
He said he was going outside to cough. You know he's going to. He'll cough up half a cheeseburger in a minute.
Yeah, I guarantee you. He got here a little too late, man. We want to thank Miss Lisa.
We got a balk call? or timeout?
I think it's a timeout, Tim.
Timeout.
Miss Lisa made some great roast beef, or not roast beef, pot roast, and green beans and brown. Did you get any? That's why David's mad. He got into.
You left me a spoonful.
And that peach cobbler, whatever, or not peach, it was a cherry.
Yeah, it was cherry.
Man, it was good. It was delicious.
You know, and I sat down right beside it, so that was just killing me.
I was thinking about that this morning. I said, well, look, I'm going to eat something about 11, and I'm going to wait off to the baseball game.
Yeah. that shark fin pop out before you showed up, huh?
Well, Tim, I guess we just had a timeout.
Yeah, Coach Douglas went to the mound, so apparently he might have just told him to go from the wind up because when he's in the stretch, his back is completely to the runner. The only thing you got to be careful of there is that they may, for squeeze play, you always want to be able to check the runner. High hopper to Lutz. It's going to be tough.
Oh, did he get him? He got him out. Boy, that was a close play. Good hustle by Lutz, Tim.
So Lutz makes the play on that high chopper by Wright Walker. And Clinch avoids disaster in the second. So we played 2.5. We're still tied at 1.
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot, and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a Southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal. Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has been setting the standard in South Georgia for quality orthopedic and medical care for over 25 years. We don't get to choose when injury or illness will strike, but when they do, the board-certified physicians here will work hard to make sure you recover as soon as possible. Remember, Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has a walk-in clinic where you can get help quick, and special bumps and bruises clinic where middle school and high school athletes can get the best of treatment, even on Saturday mornings after the game. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates, Valdosta, Georgia.
All right, Tim, we're back in the bottom of the third with it 1-1. Great job. The Indians looked like they were fitting to score. They left 2 runners on, so the Panthers are going to fight back and try to take the lead here.
Number 2, Darius Dorsett, right fielder, is going to open up the inning facing Brody Chestnut, the big heart-throwing right-hander.
And he struck out the side last inning, so looks like he's
he gets in a groove.
You
better get up there ready to swing because he's not throwing me out of the strike zone. That was a good-looking curveball.
Yeah, it was. And now the batter's behind 0-2. So,
right, you had his mercy, which is not always a good thing.
Irwin last year, I think they made a good run, didn't they, Tim? They made it third round, probably.
Got beat in the Final Four by Telfair.
That's right, the Final Four.
Telfair played Gordon Lee.
Oh, good pitching. Got him.
Wow, that's 4 in a row for Chestnut.
It is, man. He started off, like you said, in the first inning kind of slow, and, here it is, 4 in a row. That's going to bring up Kyle Hendricks, it looks like. Langston, I'm sorry. We got so many Hendrickses on the team.
Number 22, Langston, who's playing left field. Remember, he's still got the longer locks.
That's right. He's got the mullet.
Remember, we said that we can't call it that last week. Remember his mama?
Yeah. Pretty pitch. Oh, he called that one a ball. That looked right down the middle to me.
They've been a little up, I guess.
Good pitch there, Chestnuts.
That one there was a no-doubter.
And you said a while ago he topped off at 90 miles an hour on one of them, Tim?
Caught him at 92 twice.
92 miles an hour.
Both times was 90.
Boy, son, that's got to be a hair outside. 'Cause, I mean, it looked, boy, it looks good. As G would say, it looked it real.
Unless that umpire feels sorry for the hitter, knew he couldn't hit it. He's still pumping it in there pretty good.
He is, and like you say, he doesn't take much time, Tim. He's up there pitching. You know, batter steps in, he's ready to go.
He's a pretty quick worker, that's for sure.
That's going to be his second walk of the game.
So Langston Hendricks does his job and works his way on, and I'm sure Coach Tanker's not happy about that. You never want to lead walk the 9-hole hitter. That's going to be up number 8, Warren Stovall, who's on the mound tonight. Warren, his first time up, walked and scored.
We got a text says, go get 'em Stovall from Tyler Chesler in Charlton County. So we appreciate Tyler sending us a shout out.
Good bunt by Warren down the third baseline. Chestnut fields it. Throws to first to record the out, but that allows Langston Hendricks to move to second. So Warren sacrifices, does his job. But that makes 2 outs in the inning, and that's going to bring up number 7, Jalen Griffiths, who is our center fielder.
He's going to talk. He's going to come out and talk to Chestnut. 1 out, Tim, and have a runner on what'd you say? Second.
Yeah, we bunted Langston to second.
And Griffiths is up.
Yeah, Griffiths' first time up, hit a ground ball to the right side. First baseman caught in the Chestnut, made a fine play covering first.
Ooh, boy, some heat on that one.
Ground
Good
ball hit
job.
the second. Second baseman up to throw to first.
And that's going to get him out.
That's going to end it for Clinch here in the bottom of the third. So we played 3 complete. We're still tied at 1.
Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town to find the lowest prices. Our prices are as low or lower than any of those out-of-town companies. Come by and let the friendly staff at Homerville Feed and Seed help you select the farm products you need at the lowest prices around.
Thank you for tuning in to Creek Box tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers! Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East.
All right, Tim, we're back here in a 1-1 game here in the top of the first with Irwin at bat.
Top of the fourth, Keegan Faulkner, third baseman, leading off. He struck out the first time. He took the first pitch for a ball. Hard swing. He's going to foul it over toward the Panther dugout, even it at 1-1.
Stovall's come in after the first inning, settled down, and he has struck out 5, Tim. So,
right, he's done a great job. As has Chestnut. They're pitching as advertised. Kind of had the feeling that they were both going to be on their A game.
Yeah, between both of them, they have 9 strikeouts. So
a little low.
Just a little low. I mean, and you've got to be in that square for it to be a strike. We've seen that.
Curveball, ground ball hit toward short. Allen up at the plate. He's going to throw to first.
And got good job by Lutz to scoop it up.
Digs it out of the dirt. So Faulkner's retired short to first for the first out.
Man, that was a great catch.
It was, and then there's your 6'5" first baseman paying off there, because somebody else would have been a short hop, and that's a tough one to figure. Next batter for the Indians is number 13, Cole Vassey, who's your DH. He's hitting for number 6, Zach Smith, who's in right field. First time up, he grounded out to short.
Outside.
A little low.
Tim, the crowd got loud here in the first inning, but it's kind of been one of them games. Just get up and get down.
That's right. Been not many balls put in play.
The Panthers have stranded 2 on base runners, and Irwin has stranded 3. So about even there.
Ball fouled out of play, so Stovall quickly hit a ball on 2 strikes.
We want to remind y'all to follow us on Twitter at Creekbox TV. You can start a conversation, and it'll lock y'all in and give us a shout out and root for. Especially me and Tim have a bad time. We get names wrong half the time, so you can correct us.
That's right. We if they're not real hard, we can kind of figure them out, but.
Them silent letters is what throws
right.
us a curve. Jalapeno cheese. Oh, good pitch. He's going to slap it down to short.
Allen with a long throw to first. Off the line.
And he brought him off. Duncan tried to slap him, Tim.
He did. That was a play in the hole, and Allen just had to field it and throw it all in one motion, and the ball sailed a little bit down the first baseline, and Vassey was able to slip by before Duncan could put the tag on him. So that's going to be an infield hit in the hole. So Vassey reaches with an infield single, and that's going to bring up number 7, Tucker Polk, who's the second baseman.
You scoring that one a hit. Right,
yeah,
bro?
Ball hit in the hole.
It was. That was a nasty throw to try to make. And Allen's getting a workout tonight, man.
You don't see many sophomores that are able to make that play.
Ooh. Stovall hummed one in.
He likes the ball down rather than up, it appears. Still tied at 1 here in the top of the fourth. This game moving along pretty quickly. Thought it might. For both teams playing to their abilities.
Oh, that's
ball in the dirt, kicks off Kyle Shingard, and that's going to allow Vassey to slide down to second.
One out, Tim.
So now with the number 9 hitter, Polk, you're probably going to see a bunt in order here to try to move that runner to third. Unless he's able to try to hit the ball to the right side somehow. 3-0. 3-0. He may have been taking a strike and then bunt, but I promise you right now he's taking all the way.
Yeah, he won't swing at this one. And I don't blame Irwin. I would make him throw 2 in a row. And that's going to be a little outside. That'll be another walk. And that is Stovall's 3rd walk tonight.
So now runners on first and second. We're back at the top of the order for the Indians. That's going to bring in number 15, Will Hudson, who's your shortstop. And Coach Douglas going to the mound again.
Well, Tim, where is he at on his pitch count? Well, Stovall's sitting probably about.
He had 57 after the 3rd. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
He's over 65 then at least.
11. He's had 11 so far, so he's sitting at 68 so far.
And we're here in the top of the 4th. Well, you know, you take the first inning away. I mean, and both pitchers, that's been their biggest inning throwing the ball.
That's right.
Since then, it's been up and down, you know. I'm sure he's just telling Stovall to calm down. Now they have runners at first and second, Tim, with 1 out. So Irwin's sitting in the catbird seat here trying to break this tie. It's 1-1 here in the top of the 4th. Great baseball team over in Ocilla.
So your leadoff batter, Will Hudson, up with Cole Vassy at second, Tucker Park at first, 1 out here in the 4th.
They're back at the top of their lineup now,
That's
Tim.
Right. Leadoff here. That's a line drive in the gap.
That's going to be another hit.
That's going to score. Coach Tankersley's winding him from third. Here comes the throw. It's going to be off the backstop. So that means that Vassy scores on the base hit.
And that's 3 hits today for Irwin. Clinch has yet to get a hit.
So that's a big clutch hit, and that turns into a double for as Paulk goes all the way to third, and Will Hudson ends up at second. So Irwin County
they take
in business and still working.
2-1 lead now, Irwin does.
Gabriel Benyard, center fielder, number 2, batting next. He's going to bunt.
And that was a great hit he laid out there, Tim. Just
that was
line
good.
drive.
Yeah, it was short swing over second base, and throw to the plate was a little bit high, so that allowed all the runners to move up another base.
So that got the Irwin fans fired up.
Right, a pitching matchup like this, every run is huge. A little high.
Kyle points, wants to make sure he didn't go all the way around.
That's pretty tough for your base umpire to make that call because he's got the same angle basically as the home plate umpire has as far as whether the bat crossed the plate or not. Foul that a play. Ball and 2 strikes. Again, down at third is Tucker Paulk, who walked and was moved around by Will Hudson's double. Cole Vassy, who singles already scored, and Will Hudson's down at second with the big RBI double to plate Vassy. Good-looking
pretty
pitch.
curveball. Great job.
As soon as it started to break,
I'm
Benyard
you.
knew that he was in trouble.
It froze him, Tim,
It
and
sure
I mean
did.
that's best pitch of the night for Stovall.
It was a clutch one, too. How many does that make for Stovall?
That makes 6.
2, 3, 4, 5. We'll bring up number 11, Cam Vickers, who was the first baseman. He was hitting the back last time up. Swings at the first pitch and fouls it away. He was hitting the back, and he had a ground ball hit the second. It was misplayed, which allowed the first run to score in the first inning. 2 outs here in the 4th. Irwin just took the 2-1 lead.
Oh, he stole home.
They tried to steal home.
Got him. The Panthers got him. I don't know what to call. I guess tried to catch the Panthers sleeping. Great job by Kyle Hendricks, Tim. So Irwin, the coach, comes up here, and the coach is saying, I think he said he was wanting a balk, Tim. And that's because the Irwin coaches are talking to the umpire. But I don't think he's going to change his mind. But anyway, Irwin's going to get out of here with a 2-1 lead, Tim. And they're going to leave 2 runners on that inning.
That's right. So we played 3.5 with a 2-1 lead for Irwin County.
Come out to Lolita's for the best cold treats and hot sweets around. You'll be glad you did. Located on Highway 84 East in Homerville, Lolita invites everyone to enjoy our outdoor seating, our New Orleans-style snowballs, and fresh mouth-watering beignets. Don't forget our tasty chili dogs. For your convenience, Lolita's is open Monday through Saturday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come cool off or heat up at Lolita's, East Highway 84 in Homerville. The Shack Cafe is now open in Pearson, Georgia. For the best breakfast and lunch buffets in South Georgia, check out the Shack Cafe. You can dine in, order takeout, or use our fast and efficient drive-thru. We have a wide variety of meals, sandwiches, and burgers. Oh yeah, and after breakfast and lunch at the Shack Cafe, drive on over to the Country Cabin Steakhouse for dinner. Just off the Pearson-Douglas Highway, we are known for the best steaks and seafood in South Georgia. And don't forget, the Country Cabin Steakhouse can host all of your holiday parties, events, and meals.
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity Baptist Church. Man, Jesus has dramatically changed my life. And I want you to know he'll do the same for you if you'll give him that opportunity.
Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us online, we have everything you need for Can-Am, E-Z-GO, Club Car, and Yamaha. 0% financing available for qualified customers. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas, Georgia.
All right, Tim, we're back here. An exciting play at home plate. Irwin tried to steal home, and the catcher tagged him out. I mean, just close play, just
it was
trying to catch the Panthers asleep, I guess, Tim.
Well, when you do that with a left-hand hitter, it gives the catcher the advantage, and it worked to Clinch's way. First batter's number 3, Kyle Hendricks, the catcher. He swings at a high fastball and comes up empty.
And another one. Good job by Chestnut. He knows Kyle wants that high pitch, I guess, Tim.
Right. Might see the big sweeping curveball now. No, he's going to come back and try to pour the heat to him.
A little outside.
Yep.
Kyle hit a deep shot the other night. I think his second home run of the year.
It is. Kyle can tie this thing up in a hurry now. Chestnut's throwed it in pretty good, and Kyle can take it out pretty good.
Oh, and that was
Ground
a
ball
good
hit
shot.
toward third. Third baseman up with the throw.
Good job by Irwin.
It is good play all the way around there, so the third baseman makes the play.
It was right down the line,
Walker
too,
makes
Tim.
the play and throws it over there to Vickers for the first out. Going to bring up number 5, Duncan Lutz, who's our first baseman. Duncan, his first time up, hit that high ground ball that the catcher fielded and thought was foul, but it was off the plate and through the first. Clint's still looking for their first hit here in the fourth.
And Duncan's another hitter. He can take one deep just as well.
Hard breaking pitch, taken low for a ball. And this game's just as advertised. We knew it was going to be low. Felt like it was going to be low scoring, and felt like it was going to be a pitcher's duel, and it has been thus far.
Oh, good cut by Lutz, but it's a little off.
Comes up empty. That pitch is low and away. That's a tough pitch to hit for anybody.
Oh,
So
there's
line
a
drive
shot.
right up the middle.
And that's going to be a hit,
It's going to be
Tim.
Clinch's first hit. Bad throw by the second baseman.
Good job by
Vickers scrambles
Lutz.
over there and picks it up. So Lutz gets on board with Clinch's first hit of the night, a line drive single up the middle.
That's going to bring up Kaysen for the Panthers.
That's right, second baseman, number 17, Brent Kaysen. He was one of the many strikeout victims of Mr. Chestnut here. Clinch got a runner on first, one out, looking to tie this thing up, behind by 1 run.
Oh, boy, that's going to
bad
get
throw,
by
and
him.
it's going to get by Vickers. So Duncan's scrambling for third.
So he'll get up. He hesitated just a second, Tim, or he could have went to third. He'll wind up at second.
So we got a bad throw by the pitcher. So Chestnut makes a throw that was a little off to first, and Vickers couldn't hem it up. So Duncan down there in scoring position with Brent Casey here with 1 out. He's looking to try to tie this thing up, trailing 2-1.
Oh, pretty pitch.
Outside corner for a strike.
And there was some heat on that one. Oh, Casey hanging in there.
Hard fastball inside, fouled off. So Casey behind 0-2.
He had to swing at that one, Tim.
Yep. Looking for some way to move the runner over at least in scoring position. Line drive towards first.
Oh, man, they got the double. Oh, that was
Ball, errant throw.
just luck by Lutz right there not to get picked off, Tim.
Line drive to the first baseman for Brent Casey for the 2nd out. And he tries to throw behind Duncan Lutz, but Duncan gets back. So 2 outs now in the 4th, and that's going to bring up number 11, third baseman Josh Pigler. Josh was another strikeout victim back in the 2nd.
Boy, some heat on that one.
High fastball. Josh chases it, comes up empty.
Josh is a great hitter, too, for the Panthers. He's done a good job this year, averaging around 300, I think, Tim.
He is, as the year's gone on, he's playing with more and more confidence each game. Done a good job on the mound for us, too.
He does.
Great pitcher's pitch right there.
Hard to get that one.
So Josh quickly in the hole, 0-2, Chestnut. Coach Douglas puts that. Nope. Foul back. Good cut by Josh to stay alive.
Yeah, he's staying alive. A base hit right now. Do the Panthers some good here.
It would, because Lutz is running on contact.
There's 2 outs here. So.
That's right. 2 outs, 2 strikes.
Good job. There goes Lutz. He'll slide down. He slides safe to third, Tim. But now
a good read on Lutz. That ball low. He gets a good break. The catcher makes the throw down there, but it's a little bit late. So Lutz moves up on the pass ball.
Now a bad pitch. You got to be careful here if you're Irwin. You don't want to give a cheap run up here.
That's right. Exactly right.
Good job by Pigler hanging in there. Burning some pitches anyway, because Irwin's pitcher he hadn't had to work too hard tonight, Tim.
He's been pretty economical. Probably just over 50 right now.
Oh, and he got him.
Swing and a miss on the outside fastball. So that's going to be strikeout number 5 for Chestnut. So Clinch has a runner in scoring position but can't take advantage of it. So we played 4 complete here in Homerville with Irwin County holding a 2-1 lead.
At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll, 912-490-7142.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Camping World of Valdosta, located in Lake Park, is your one-stop destination for all your camping needs. Stop by to see your dreams of quality time with your family become a reality. Whether it's tailgating with your air-conditioned camper, taking a trip to the mountains or beach with your family, or driving your motorhome to a faraway destination, Camping World has it all. Let us put you and your family in a camper for as little as $99 per month. And remember, when you buy a camper from Camping World of Valdosta, you receive a free Elite Good Sam membership, roadside assistance, and travel assist for 1 year.
Is Jesus Christ your steering wheel or your spare tire? Sadly, for many, it's a spare tire. We go through life not worrying about the consequences to our actions until we get into a bind. Then we call on Jesus to bail us out. For others who've accepted Him as their Lord and Savior, He is their steering wheel. They realize as they walk through life, He'll be with them step by step, guiding them to their final destination, heaven and eternal life. Which one is it for you?
All right, Tim, here we are, top of the fifth. Irwin holding a 2-1 lead here in Homerville.
Number 11, Cam Vickers, is going to be back at the plate. He was the hitter in the bottom of the fourth when the steal attempt of home ended up being the third out. So he's back to first baseman, number 11, Vickers. Takes first ball low. Ground ball hit the shortstop. Landon Allen up to the play. Throws
Good
to first.
play, man. Great play.
Sure was. Nice field and throw on the run. So Vickers is retired.
Allen's had several of them today, Tim.
He has. He had a tough play in the hole that he made a great throw on, but just a shade late. So regardless, Vickers is retired. And to open the fifth, and that's going to bring up the pitcher, number 10, Brody Chestnut. Chestnut hit a long double the last time up, and struck out the first time. A little outside.
Yeah, it's a delay. It's about 30 seconds delay.
Big cut
Good
by
pitch.
Chestnut. Comes up empty. That was not your base hit swing. That was I want to hit that one out there by the band building. That evens the count at 1 apiece.
Oh, got away from Stovall, it looked like.
Yeah, that one came out high and outside.
Good pitch by Stovall there, Tim.
That's right. He got Chestnut to chase 2 of those the first at bat and struck him out. So that's going to even it at 2 apiece. He'd be a big out for the Panthers right here to keep him off the bases. Curveball, hard curveball, a good out curveball, but Chestnut takes it for ball 3, so that's going to be a full count here to the cleanup hitter for the Irwin County Indians, the tall right-handed pitcher. Chestnut draws the walk. So we're probably going to have another pinch runner for him. Last time it was number 1, Lane Stevens. We'll see if he comes back out there. And that's going to bring up number 16, Garland Binyard, who is the left fielder.
And that's going to be Stovall's 4th walk tonight, Tim. He had 2 in the first inning.
And a hit batter in the first.
Yeah, that's right. So, and then after that, he settled down, but he's getting high in his pitch count now. So, and Tim, you can see it's shaded completely over the field now. It's not going to be as cool tonight. It's been peaceful, not peaceful. It's been some. It hasn't been as cold. Last week we had some cold weather here. Oh, high.
Up in the air. That ball's going to fall.
Oh, good job by Stovall.
It was a fine play.
Man.
That ball was bunted up in the air, and it just kind of died.
Look how Duncan catches this ball, too. Low, like it was behind him, Tim.
Stovall makes the play, and that moves Stevens down to second. But for the second out, Stovall helps himself field and throws to the first baseman. That's going to bring up number 8, your catcher, Wright Walker. Ball hit toward left field, high in the air.
High back.
Going back is Langston.
Got him.
He camps underneath it, so Clinch avoids any disaster with a runner at second after the 2-out walk or 1-out walk. So we played 4.5 in Homerville, with Irwin County holding a 2-1 lead.
Since 1972, Popeyes has been serving up mouth-watering, delicious, hot, and mild fried chicken and chicken tenders from its Louisiana kitchen. You know about our great chicken, but have you tried our tasty seafood? All of our menu items come with a Southern style all their own. On your way to or after the game, stop by Popeyes and remember we can handle all your special event catering needs. Conveniently located on Memorial Drive in Waycross, Popeyes puts a piece of Louisiana in every single meal. Lee Engineering and Construction Company in DuPont, Georgia has been a part of the community since 1935 and is proud to support Clinch County athletics. The prayer of the entire Lee Engineering family is that our Lord and Savior will richly bless our schools, community, and nation.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
Dairy Queen is a proud part of our local communities and is cheering our sports teams on to championship seasons. Drop by before and after the game to say hello to Mr. Ash and his entire crew and enjoy the full Dairy Queen menu, including our famous grilled burgers, artisan-style sandwiches, and chicken strips. Cool off with our renowned smoothies, slushies, malts, and iced coffees. Try our fabulous desserts and take an ice cream cake home for that special occasion, or just to treat the family. Dine in or take out at Dairy Queen locations in Homerville, Blackshear, Folkestone, and Fernandina Beach. See you at the DQ.
All right, Tim, we're back here at the bottom of the 5th with the Panthers trailing 2-1 to Irwin County.
Right, we're definitely in the shadows now, so it looks to me like Jalen Griffiths I see walking down toward the pen. So Stovall's pitch count is at, let's see.
He's getting high, isn't he? Yeah. All right, we're getting ready here. I want to remind you to watch the Creekbox lineup on Sunday mornings. Catch Brother Austin DeLoach at 9:30 a.m. and Brother David Johnson immediately after on Creekbox regular programming. Then you can watch Trinity Baptist Church Sunday morning service live at 11, Tim. And if y'all know any church or minister that would like to be a part of Creekbox Sunday mornings, if you'll contact me, Tim, or Mr. Berry, and we can hook you up, man.
Gabriel Morris leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Panthers. He's the DH for Landon Allen. He struck out his first time. He took a big cut, came up empty right there, so he's down a strike. Brody Chestnut, the big right-hander, still ground ball hit back. It gets by him. I don't think they're going to be able to get Gabe. Wow, what a play by the shortstop.
That was a great play, Coach.
Gabe runs well, and I thought he was going to be able to leg that one out, but that shortstop got a good jump and was able to make the play.
Man, that was a pretty play, Tim.
I think Chestnut thought he was going to backhand it. It just slipped by his glove, and ball wasn't hit that hard, so I thought maybe Gabe had a chance. But shortstop for Will Hudson made a great play for the Indians. He threw over to Cam Vickers, so got one down. That's going to bring up number 2, Darius Dorsey, who's your right fielder. He struck out his first time up. There's a bunch of people struck out, so don't think that's a bad thing. You're facing probably,
Oh, got him on his fingers, I think, Tim. Boy,
hit him
I know
on
that
the hand.
hurt.
Yeah, that's probably going to hurt there.
We got a text. It looks great, y'all. I'm watching on YouTube. Great job. So I don't know who it's from. We appreciate y'all.
Wait a minute now.
Yeah, to subscribe.
What have we
Hey,
got
yeah,
there?
subscribe to us, and that way you can follow us.
We got something now that they're calling something else back here. I think they're calling it a strike.
I thought he said take first.
Well, he just looked at first base umpire and he held up his right hand like that. So. No, it looked like the ball hit. He said sometimes if you're in the strike zone, they call it a strike. So I'm not really sure. Coach Douglas is not happy with that, though. I can promise you that.
Tell.
And I can tell you, that was not happy as Darius because he still got a hit with that hand, and it's going to be a little tender right now.
Man, and we want to remind you, if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to us.
Still, see what we got going on here.
It ain't gonna do no good.
I think he may be talking with Darius, maybe.
subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that way you can follow us.
Ground ball hit. Slow roll up the first baseline.
Oh, and ball got by
ball
the.
coming everywhere, don't we? So Darius has recorded on a slow hit ground ball to Chestnut. Chestnut flips it to the first baseman for the second out. That's going to bring up number 22, left fielder Langston Hendricks.
He's the ninth batter.
We got another conversation up here.
Yeah, Darius threw his helmet down real hard after he come off first, slammed it. The umpire warned him. I don't know what happens after that. I guess they just warn you, Tim, and don't do it again.
Well,
pulling out his pencil, writing something down, so I don't know what it is.
Kind of your umpire's discretion. They just don't want you showing your bad sportsmanship. So, anyway, Langston Hendricks is going to bat with 2 outs here in the 5th. Clinch going quickly so far with the first two hitters.
Pretty pitch.
And Brody Chestnut continues to pump that fastball in there. Looks to me like he hadn't lost much velocity from the first inning when they got him at 90 pretty regularly, which is pretty daggum hard. Like a breaking pitch a little low. Langston came up empty, so Langston down 0-2. Langston worked to walk his first time up.
Hadn't been many of them tonight.
Not from their end. We've had a few over here, but not over there.
Boy, that was close. Woo.
Well, they don't. The umpire hadn't liked that ball that's up any. A little down in the strike zone. He's been a little more generous, but.
Oh, good pitch there. Wasn't nothing wrong with that one.
No, so Chestnut pounds another strikeout there. That gives him 6, I believe. So we played 5 complete in Homerville. Irwin County still holding that 2-1 lead.
Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has been setting the standard in South Georgia for quality orthopedic and medical care for over 25 years. We don't get to choose when injury or illness will strike, but when they do, the board-certified physicians here will work hard to make sure you recover as soon as possible. Remember, Valdosta Orthopedic Associates has a walk-in clinic where you can get help quick, and special bumps and bruises clinic where middle school and high school athletes can get the best of treatment, even on Saturday mornings after the game. Valdosta Orthopedic Associates, Valdosta, Georgia.
Homerville Feed and Seed can provide nearly all of your farming-related needs, including seed, corn, bulk fertilizer, herbicides, insecticides, and a large variety of other farm products. Evalie and Nick want to remind you that you do not have to shop out of town to find the lowest prices. Our prices are as low or lower than any of those out-of-town companies. Come by and let the friendly staff at Homerville Feed and Seed help you select the farm products you need at the lowest prices around.
All right, folks, welcome back. We're here in the top of the 6th. Irwin County leading 2-1 here in Homerville in this key matchup. Leading off for Irwin County is going to be number 3, the third baseman, Keegan Folker. Attempts a bunt, takes it for a ball.
Tim, another great game, man. It's 2-1, brother.
Left-hander Warren Stovall still on the mound. Pitch count climbing, so good fastball, though.
Was.
Evens it at 1 apiece.
Stovall hadn't given. He's gave up 3 hits. Now the Panthers, in turn, don't have but 1 hit, Tim.
Lutz had that line drive single up the middle for their only hit.
Ooh, boy.
Yep.
Oh, he got
pitch.
it. Okay, I was a delay on that one.
Another good pitch. Warren still with good velocity. Good curveball.
Good job.
Good curveball. So Warren continues the strikeout barrage there.
Number 7.
Number 7 for him. That's going to bring up the DH, number 13, Cole Vassy, who had a single back in the 4th and grounded out to first, back into first. Varsity scored the second run. Big cut, comes up empty. Stovall still got plenty of velocity on that ball. You can see he was a shade late on that swing. Varsity again is hitting for number 6, Zach Smith, who is the right fielder.
Boy, just a little high.
That ball a little high.
Boy, I guess that was a little outside, Tim.
Yeah, I think maybe missed the corner there. It makes it 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that's 3 balls. You can believe he's not going to swing at this one.
3 balls and 1 strike.
Stovall needing a strike here. He's going to draw a walk, and that will be his 5th walk.
That's what I was thinking.
So with 1 out, Irwin they get a runner on first.
And
they're getting close.
Stovall closing in on 100 pitches, so this very well could be his last inning. Because with the GHSA pitch count, I think it is around 110, and with 1 out, he could, unless he gets out of this pretty quickly, he'll be pretty close to that.
There it is.
Next batter is number 7, Tucker Park, who's the second baseman. He walked his first time up, actually walked in both plate appearances. Swing and a miss. Came up empty there.
Just a little outside there, Tim.
All right, Stovall's still got plenty of velocity. He's around the plate, but times he loses a little bit of command.
Oh, boy.
Check swing. No call.
Man, and you can see the vehicles out there. They're all the way around the
Right. We can look all the way up
fields,
up the parked all the way down there to Conway's house.
Irwin's done a great job. They support their teams great. Ocilla, they travel well. Panthers do also. That's going to make it a full count now, Tim. Stovall needing this out here.
Right, that gets back to the top of the order with Will Hudson. Hudson singled his last time up, I believe, to right field, didn't he? The ball was RBI.
I think you're right. Boy, and that's going to be another walk. 2, 4, 5. That'll be walk number 6. Coach Lee now. He's just wanting to get out of this inning.
He's sitting at about 102 pitches, so he can't go many more batters.
And now they're back at the top.
Top of the order. He's got runners on first and second with leadoff hitter.
Let's see.
Will Hudson. And we got something happening here. I'm not sure exactly what.
And we want to remind you that Creekbox will be starting our nightly news very soon. We need people to send us video clips of anything you think might be newsworthy. Just video on your cell phone. If you have any announcements you want us to make, let us know. We'll be glad to do that for you. Just call us at 912-550-5039. And I want to remind you we started this weekend at 7:30 this past Saturday, and it's every Saturday from here on out. We have the Science Saturday each night, and on Creekbox they're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Hubble telescope. And then this next Tuesday we have True Crime Tuesdays at 8 o'clock, and the first episode is going to be about the opiate crisis in America. So y'all tune in to Creekbox. We got some very good programs, and if you have something that you want us to put on TV, if you'll text us, let us know. We'll try to do that and hook you up that way. All right, Tim, one out. Panthers struggling here.
I think we've got a pinch runner here. Lane Stevens is going to be a pinch runner right now.
Oh.
Ball in the dirt.
It's going to move them over, move one to third.
One moved over. The second runner didn't move up, which is usually you tell him if he goes, you go. But anyway, got runners on first and third, and that pitch was in the dirt. So let's see what Coach Douglas might. Is he coming out, or what we going to do? Coming out just to make a call, first and third situation. So this is probably the most key first and third situation of the night so far.
And, you know, Irwin's probably going to steal here, Tim, to try to get us to.
Well, you got your leadoff hitter up, so you don't want to take the bat out of his hands if you can help it. A ground ball would be nice here, possibly a double play. Those first areas, he got him in the run down.
Got him. Oh, good job by Brentford. They're going to score.
And they're going to pick up a run.
Just like they wanted to do, Tim.
Right. And they tell you, you know, when you're facing a left-hand pitcher, if you're going to go, you go on his first move, and that's exactly what he did. But Lutz made a nice throw to second to get the out. So we got 1, 2, 4 on the out for the second out. But Irwin County with a huge run here in the top of the sixth to make it 3-1. Will Hudson ground ball to third. A bad hop. And that ball, what a pick.
Ooh, boy.
What a pick. Josh Pigler got a bad hop and made the throw to first. And that ball was a little low, but Lutz was able to dig it out. So that was a huge pickup by Lutz for the third out of the inning, but not before. Irwin County picks up an insurance run, and after going to the bottom of the sixth, they hold a 3-1 lead.
Well, thank you for tuning in to Creek Box tonight to watch the Clinch County Panthers play. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in wins and losses, but at the end of the day, it's all just a game. The only thing that matters in life is, do you know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior? The Bible says that whosoever calls upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency is locally owned and has been a part of the Homerville, Clinch County community for many years. We make it a priority to know our clients on a personal basis and take pride in customizing insurance coverage for the particular needs of each customer. We offer all lines of insurance, including auto, home, business, life insurance, annuities, and bonds. Lutz, Brown, Pigler, and Manley Insurance Agency, East Dame Avenue, Homerville. Go Panthers! Homerville Jewelers on East Dame Avenue is your headquarters for bridal and baby registry. If you're looking for that special gift for the bride and groom or that perfect gift for the new baby, look no further. We also have a variety of diamonds, gold, sterling silver, watches, and necklaces, and can perform jewelry repair. No need to shop out of town. We can supply all of your gift and jewelry needs. Let Vicki Young and staff serve you at Homerville Jewelers, East Dame Avenue, Homerville.
All right, here we are, folks, back here in the bottom of the sixth. Clinch trailing 3-1. Brody Chestnut, the big right-hander, is only giving up one hit to Clinch. Clinch's leadoff batter is top of the order. Number 8, Warren Stovall, here is your pitcher. High chopper over second. Shortstop makes the play. Those Warren out at first base. So Warren's recorded on the first pitch of the inning on the ground ball to short.
We got a text, let's go Panthers, from Candy, Randy, and Kaysen. And I bet they're in Hay High. They're watching Stovall. I think that's their Candy's nephew. I want y'all to be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for new contents on upcoming programs and mostly our live programs. If y'all do that.
Jalen Griffith's the next batter, and he's your center fielder, number 7. He fouls off the first one down the third baseline. Good breaking pitch by Chestnut.
Or when they're 5 outs away, Tim. They can hold on here.
Yep, they can.
How many pitches Chestnut into now, Tim?
64.
Boy, that's a big difference there.
Yeah, he's
half.
been very economical.
And I mean, you know, when you have one hit, what do you, you know?
You take away the first inning,
that's
he's
right.
been about unhittable. A little bit outside.
Arnesia Richardson, that's Lele's mama. Ned, Miss Ned, as we know her. They watching. We appreciate Miss Ned doing Creek Box. Watching Creek Box. She works up there at the dollar store. She does a great job. A lot of help out at the rec park, too, with Coach Red.
High fastball. Jalen comes up empty. That's
2, 4, 7 strikeouts there, Tim, for Chestnut.
and he's still pounding that strike zone with a lot of velocity.
66 pitches. That ain't bad.
No, that's not. His Coach Tankerty is pretty relaxed over there right now. Kyle Hendricks, the catcher, number 3, is going to be your next batter.
The Panthers need a hit. If they're going to get one, Kyle can do it.
A little low.
You make it back, Lee? Oh, good
Swing and
cover.
miss.
Chestnut's on fire,
He
son.
is that, and he's feeling it now, too. He's really rearing back, turning it loose. We had him at 90 earlier, and I don't think he's lost a whole lot. Fly ball hit towards center field.
I mean, hit
High in the
high.
air. Center
Back.
fielder's going to camp under it. And that's going to be the 3rd out of the inning. So Clinch goes in order in the 6th. So here we go to the 7th. Clinch trailing 3-1.
Come out to Lolita's for the best cold treats and hot sweets around. You'll be glad you did. Located on Highway 84 East in Homerville, Lolita invites everyone to enjoy our outdoor seating, our New Orleans-style snowballs, and fresh mouth-watering beignets. Don't forget our tasty chili dogs. For your convenience, Lolita's is open Monday through Saturday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Come cool off or heat up at Lolita's, East Highway 84 in Homerville. The Shack Cafe is now open in Pearson, Georgia. For the best breakfast and lunch buffets in South Georgia, check out the Shack Cafe. You can dine in, order takeout, or use our fast and efficient drive-thru. We have a wide variety of meals, sandwiches, and burgers. Oh yeah, and after breakfast and lunch at the Shack Cafe, drive on over to the Country Cabin Steakhouse for dinner. Just off the Pearson-Douglas Highway, we are known for the best steaks and seafood in South Georgia. And don't forget, the Country Cabin Steakhouse can host all of your holiday parties, events, and meals.
Hi, I'm David Johnson, pastor at Trinity Baptist Church. Man, Jesus has dramatically changed my life. And I want you to know He'll do the same for you if you'll give Him that opportunity.
All right, Tim, here we are. The Panthers need 3 outs here. The Irwin leading 3-1. Man, they have played some baseball.
We've made a change. Jalen Griffiths is now on the mound. Stovall may have went to center. I'm not exactly sure, to right, and Darius to center possibly. But anyway, Jalen, a right-hander, throws a little bit 3/4, comes in.
And, man, he's got that sidearm, Tim.
That's right.
Snaps around on him.
So Irwin's going to counter with number 2, your center fielder, Gabriel Benyard. He struck out a couple times and drew a walk. So
been a great game. You see the people on the wall in the outfield.
Good crowd
everywhere.
all the way around. There's still a room for a few more out there, but it's a good crowd. Sum up, you see Irwin behind Irwin's dugout. They're sitting all the way up to third base line as well.
And, Tim, it's been a quick game.
Good pitch by.
We got a text from Mr. Wade Daniels. Thanks for broadcasting the game. Creek Box. Man, we appreciate you, Wade. Hope you're doing better.
2 quick strikes by Jalen.
Ooh.
Top bat, that's going to be a tough play.
That is going to be a tough one.
Catcher up with the place to throw. Foul ball.
Ooh.
Umpire called it foul.
It just did go foul,
That
Tim.
would have been a tough play with Mr. Benyard running, because he can pick him up and put him down pretty quickly.
Oh,
That ball's
boy,
hit deep.
I'm telling you,
Left field.
that's going to go
It's
foul,
gonna be
Tim.
foul, but I don't think his
Woo.
park didn't hold it. It was out of here, but it was foul.
I think it went right. If it went between that car and truck, it's lucky because
He got that one up there, Mr. Benyard's wheelhouse, and he turned on it quickly.
I mean,
But it's just a long strike.
it went off the end of that bat.
Ground ball hit toward third. Foul ball.
Boy, that got the coach.
Yeah. Benyard hanging tough here after 2 quick strikes. Fouled 2 off, so.
Good pitch by Griffiths.
Line drive back up in the middle. Second baseman, Brent Kaysen, makes the play.
Man, I thought Griffiths caught it for a second, Tim. Stuck his glove out there and just did miss it.
So Benyard with a good piece of hitting on that 2-strike curveball. Going to bring up number 11, your first baseman, Cam Vickers. Vickers has reached on the air, been hit by a pitch, and grounded out to first base. Or shortstop, I'm sorry. Ground ball hit towards 5. That ball's going to get through for a base hit.
That's the first one Allen has missed today, Tim. And
Well,
really
he
it was a
backhanded that
hit.
one, remember?
That's right. But that'll be a hit. You'll score that
that's
one
a
as
hit
a
all
hit.
day long. That's going to bring up Brody Chestnut, the pitcher. Mr. Chestnut has about had Clinch's number on the mound. They have gotten 1 hit, hadn't they, Alan?
Yeah, 1 hit.
You're going to have a pinch runner for Vickers. I'm sure he'll re-enter in the 7th to play defense.
And he struck out 7, Tim, and just 2 walks.
That's right.
And you said he's pitched 70 pitches.
Yeah, he's had
He's
1 walk since the first. So
I'm telling you.
that's
Great ball player,
about
man.
as dominating as you can get. That number, what's that, Alan, at first? Can you read that number?
That is number 18,
18.
Tim.
All right, number 18 is going to be Marcus Edwards is going to be your pinch runner for Cam Vickers, folks.
Yeah, Daniel give us the call on that. I thought it was 16. Daniel corrected me. It's 18.
Well, I'm glad some young, good thing for them young eyes.
That's right. All right, let's see. We got a shout out to Brent Kaysen from 2 of his biggest fans, Noah and Aaliyah. I'm sorry. Let's go Panthers. It went Ted. So we appreciate y'all sending us a shout out. Let's go Brent's. Great young man. Brent's always plays hard for the Panthers.
Jalen Griffiths facing the number 4 hitter. Good-looking pitch by
That
Griffiths.
was, man.
His ball sinks right at the end of the action at the plate, and that was a good-looking pitch there.
It looks nasty when it's that sidearm, man. It looks like it would break your arm, Tim, throwing it like that. Just pops around in the elbow.
Snap through to first. Edwards is back.
Well, Tim, one thing about it, last couple of games here in Homerville, it's been good and dark. This game's been so quick, man. They really ain't had to cut the lights on.
So far, it has been a quick one.
Ooh, that one's going to get.
He's going to throw back to Mr. Edwards. He threw it away.
They had him.
He's going to break for second. Here comes the throw. Throw coming in. It's going to be late. So the pitch was outside, and Kyle Hendricks tried to throw to first, and the ball was wide of the bag, so that's going to allow Edwards to get the second on the throwing error by catcher for Clinch County.
And, Tim, we had a chance to get him twice.
That's even at 1-1.
Second.
Brody Chestnut with a 1-1 count facing Jalen Griffiths. Irwin with that 3-1 lead here in the top of the 7th.
Oh, that's from Miss Net.
Ball gets by. Edwards breaks for third.
Got him. Nope, he's
Gonna be
safe.
safe. That pitch goes inside and gets away from.
We got a text from Irwin here. Let's go, Irwin, and let's go, Will. We appreciate that from Drew. And then we got, hey, Mr. Allen, I love you. That's from Miss Net. So I knew she'd say that. We love you too, darling. Appreciate you and all you do for the Clinch County program.
So now Irwin County's got an insurance run at third base after a single by Cam Vickers and Marcus Edwards moves up on 2 throwing errors. The third base, Brody Chestnut, cleanup hitter with a 2-1 count, facing Jalen Griffiths. Big cut.
That was.
Chestnut comes up empty.
He hit a double, didn't he, earlier tonight, Tim? Hit one to the fence.
He did. He sure did. That was another double swing there. So see if he shortens up. Tries to take advantage of the runner at third. This would be a huge run for Irwin if they could score. And they got him in a rundown. And he breaks to the plate. Got him. Double play by Clinch County.
Man,
so
great
Chestnut
play.
Hits the ball to Jalen Griffiths. Jalen throws the first. Lutz relays the ball to the plate. And Kyle Hendricks gets the out. So Clinch avoids disaster in the 7th. So here we go to the bottom of the 7th, folks, with Irwin County still holding a 3-1 lead.
Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas has the cheapest prices in South Georgia and a huge inventory of new and used gas and electric golf carts and off-road vehicles. Mike's also has parts and accessories and proudly serves customers across the states of Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. Whether you stop into our store or shop with us online, we have everything you need for Can-Am, E-Z-GO, Club Car, and Yamaha. 0% financing available for qualified customers. Mike's Golf Carts and Power Sports in Douglas, Georgia. At Burt CPAs, helping small businesses with their accounting needs is our business. We have offices in Homerville, Waycross, Alma, and Baxley. Burt's professionals are ready to serve you no matter your location. We are your team for accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial advice. In Homerville, call firm partner Adam Toll, 912-490-7142.
You're watching Creekbox TV.
All right, Tim, here we are. Irwin's 3 outs away from getting a big win over here in Homerville, and I want to give a shout-out. I appreciate the ag department at Irwin County High School. We were working hard and couldn't make the trip. Great broadcast, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in from Irwin to watch some great Region 2A baseball. And Irwin's got a great team.
They sure do. They got a great right-handed pitcher, too. They're riding, and I'd ride him, too, now, because he is a big old horse there you can ride for sure.
I know when the playoffs start, if the Panthers fall out or Irwin, one or the other, we'll go to Irwin and do games in Irwin. That was a great job there to double play by the Panthers.
So Clinch, they're back to the wall. They're in the meat of the order, though, so if they can do it, now would be a good time to start. Big right-hander Brody Chestnut giving up 1 hit, struck out 7 so far, and around 2 walks. That's going to bring up Duncan Lutz, who is the first baseman, number 5, and he 1 for 2 tonight with a single.
Panthers have left 3 base runners on, Tim, but have 1 hit tonight.
That's right. And Lutz got that back in the 4th, a line drive single up the middle.
Chestnut has done an outstanding job tonight on the mound.
Good looking curveball. A little low. Lutz takes it. He read it early, and that was a good 2-strike out curveball there. One thing about it, Chestnut's got good velocity and a real hard breaking pitch. Ground ball hit towards short.
Good
Hudson
play.
comes up with it long throw to first.
Great job by Irwin.
And he makes the play. So Will Hudson slipped down when the ball came to him, but he came up, kept his composure, made a long throw to first. And
He's done that all night, Tim.
Cam Vickers stretches for the first out. So that's a huge out for Mr. Chestnut, especially to get Lutz. That's going to bring up number 17, Brent Kaysen, who is your second baseman.
Irwin about as fine a baseball team as I've seen all year, Tim.
They solid. They solid. They don't beat themselves.
No.
Don't beat themselves, and they hit it just enough to, with Chestnut on the mound, you don't have to hit it a whole lot.
No. Limit your errors, and they've made 1 error tonight. That's it.
A couple walks, yeah.
Ooh, boy.
Looking pitch just outside.
I'm telling you.
And Chestnut still 72 pitches in. Looks like he's still pumping that ball high in the upper 80s at least, if not harder. I'm sure his adrenaline's flowing a little more, it being the 7th.
Good
Ground ball hit
pitch.
the first. Vickers makes the play.
He'll steps
on the bag. So Clinch down to their final attempt here. Trailing 3-1. It's going to be up to Josh Pigler.
1 out.
Number 11. The third baseman try to keep this thing alive.
So Irwin has traveled to Homerville, and they're 1 out away from getting another big Region 2A win. And, man, they're in the, they got a chance to win the region out, too.
Right, I think this is going to put them in the driver's seat for sure. Strike on the outside corner. If we had to vote for player of the game, I think it'd probably be number 10 right there. He pretty well took the rest of the team and put them on his shoulders tonight, and he's carried them right along. And that's 2 quick strikes for Brody Chestnut.
Pigler's the pride of Manor. He's everybody has struggled against Chestnut tonight. There it is. Oh, man. Boy, I don't know what was wrong with that pitch, Tim.
I don't know either. It was right there, though. I think everybody in the park. Everybody in the park thought it was a strike except the man back there with the indicator.
I'm telling you, they folding up the lawn chairs back there. Got him then, though.
Well, that's going to take care of things, folks. That's Mr. Chestnut's 8th strikeout of the game. So Brody Chestnut throws a gem tonight. 2 walks, 1 hit, 8 strikeouts. Irwin County Indians pulled out a 3-1 victory here in a Region 2A game to take the lead in the 2A region.
And I want to remind you here Friday, we'll have Creekbox will travel to Telfair to have another exciting Region 2A baseball game between Telfair, the number 1 team in Region 2A, and against the Panthers. And we want to remind you to watch the Creekbox lineup on Sunday mornings. Catch Brother Austin Deloach at 9:30 a.m. and Brother David Johnson immediately after on Creekbox regular programming. Then watch the Trinity Baptist Church Sunday morning service live at 11. If you know of any church or minister that would like to be a part of Creekbox Sunday morning, you can contact me, Tim, or Mr. Berrien, and we can hook you up with that. We'd love to come to your local church and put you on Creekbox. And I want to remind you that Creekbox will be starting our nightly news very soon. We need people to send us video clips or anything you think might be newsworthy, just video on your cell phone. If you have any announcements you want us to make, let us know, and we'll be glad to do that. Just give us a call at 912-550-5039. And before we get out of here, I want to remind you about our programs coming up. Next Tuesday, we start our brand new program, our True Crime Tuesdays. It starts at 8 o'clock, and the first episode is going to be about the opiate crisis. And then every Sunday here this month, I know we got a Science Saturday. Each Saturday night on Creekbox, we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Hubble Space program up there. They'll have astronauts and all that. It's a good program. I watched this past Saturday. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for new contents on upcoming programs, and mostly our live programs like tonight, the baseball games. And then you can follow us on Twitter and all around, Tim. I got all the announcements out, brother.
We still got the Sunday night schedule too, don't we?
Yeah, regular. That the new thing that we got coming on
Tuesday,
and then of course we have sports talk that comes on Thursdays, and the game Friday will be at 5:30, Tim.
5:30 from McRae, Georgia.
And man, the last time I think when McRae and Clinch played, it was a 2-1 ball game. Panthers squeaked out a win. So
and that's a must-win for Clinch County because it looks like Irwin County is going to be in the driver's seat for the region, and for Clinch to stay in the top 8 and be able to get a first-round bye, that win is going to be crucial Friday night in Telfair County, and we're going to have to go to.
We got to
go to Charlton County, which is
bunch of traveling
never
here.
Fun.
So, brother, I've enjoyed it, Tim, and, man, we appreciate everybody tuning in. God bless you, and we'll see you Friday.